Hello there and welcome to another Let's Play by me, Dutch Power Creations. I'm playing the second part of 2 Vampyrus. Let's jump right into it again. So to give you a recap of what happens, at least what stick with me, is that I'm this young guy right now, Tobias, and his father and his grandpa, well at least his grandpa is being exiled. From the village they're in a very happy forest. But it ain't a happy story. They're like very vampiric. That's the title, I guess. And they're fighting mechanics. I haven't fought yet, so I hope I will see some action and battle right now. So let's load it up and let's start right away. So yeah, this is the very shiny forest. I also already suggested to change it to a swamp. Let's take it. In life, there's no victory and no defeat, is what my master said to me long ago. Now I'm not sure about that. Surrounded by the corpses of my own family. Why does God allow such things to happen? Haven't we suffered enough with the vampires? Like this sounds so... I like the feel of the vibe of this letter and how it is presented, but the background is just way too happy. You really need to change that. I'm gonna stop talking about this happy forest thing now and just focus on the rest, but really know it's pulling me away from what you are trying to present. I will go for the swamp type, and they're trying to make a village in the swamp, and maybe that's occupied by vampires. Can I read it again? So with this I suggest if you just like pick it up, that you really pick it up. It's not there anymore and it's in your inventory. Although I can't seem to go into my inventory. So yeah, let's continue. So there's a grave there, let's check that out. To our little boy, Mommy and Daddy miss you. Mom and Dad, Mommy and Daddy misses? Isn't it miss you? Because it's still two separate persons and not a plural of persons. So Mommy and Daddy miss you. So they buried their little kid in the middle of nowhere, because I already had a scene that I was running from my own dad, so I'm pretty sure I'm lost in the woods somewhere, and there's suddenly a grave. That doesn't really make much sense to me. This is the flower. Okay, let me come back on this part. Just remember this flower, how it looks. This is the flower. Tobias, get back here! Oh, probably my dad. It's dangerous here! I just got here. So unfair. I'm going nowhere. This is taking pretty long before it moved again. I don't have a button to press there. That flower will be perfect. I have to hide. Are you gonna do this thing again? Like, that's my dad, that Adrian guy that's up there. And he got red eyes, so I presume he's a vampire. And I'm not yet. I need to get captured because I can't run. That's a little bit convenient that the player can't run anymore while I was just running, and now I'm getting captured. Look what we have here. Oh! Oh, I can run, I guess. Oh, I don't like the game over when you miss this opportunity. Why don't I run anymore? I'm getting out. Oh, I need to go up there, and if he sees me, he comes to watch me. I get it. Yeah. I don't like the game over. Just give it a auto retry. So if I get captured, just automatically load me back into the scene and just reset the event. And not put me back to the main menu and the load screen stuff. Give the player some convenience. So yeah, what I want to say, the flower what I just was is here, but it was also at the grave from the little kid. Such a pretty flower. The hell, Tobias, where did you run off to? This was pretty convenient what happened here. He's getting worried. Maybe I should go tell him I'm sorry. Where am I now? There. Personally, I don't like walking up to edges of the map, like I'm all the way up, down there, all the way up, down there, all the way down there, so I always try to keep the play in the center and make the map transfer like here or something. And not let me walk all the way here and let me start here and let me finish here. What do you want? These guys look ugly. You'll see, we haven't eaten in 3 days, and some of us are getting kinda cranky. Oh yeah, a nice big man like this smells like quite the treat. Let's just stay calm about this. You can't really stay calm when you're in our territory, can we? I just find my son and we both... I just find my son and we both leave. That isn't correct. I just need to find my son and we will both leave. Your son? We have that little bugger in our shack. Oh, they're lying. Is he alright? Yeah, he is for now. Run up also. Why is he this other guy still facing to the left? He should be facing up right now. So make the scene look pretty if you just make people move toward, let them look toward this to up, not to emptiness. Run up all scared to us. Where's my daddy? I want to go home, he screamed. What do you want from me? Does that really sound like his son? Yeah, I look way too mature for a kid. You really need to change my sprite if you want me to believe that I'm a kid. What do you want from me? There are enough kid sprites around to use. Oh, nothing. Since we figured the situation out, let's just go to your son. And then you two leave peacefully. They're lying, Dad. I'm right here. Tobias? You filthy liars. And here I thought this would be simple, not will be. Go grab the damn kid. How dare you? Learn some manners, you peasant. Huh? So he got knocked out? Didn't they just said they wanted to eat him? And now they just knock him out and don't eat him? Tobias, where are you? Please answer me. Tobias. Tobias! I think you put a weight in the shake. Don't put a weight in the shake. Let the shake continue while he's saying Tobias, and then shake the screen has a better effect. So this is pretty convenient. They wanted to eat him and they just knocked him out and don't eat him, and they took his kid and then okay, that's it, and continue. Sorry dude, but that's all way too convenient here right now. Let's continue. No point going on here. No point? What? No point going here? They took your kid. You're not going back. You should go forward. Why is there no point in going there? This feels a little weird. I should run back. They took my kid. I came from this direction, so this is a bit weird that you let me turn back now. See, there's that flower with the... Oh, you don't put an event back that I can go back up either. Of either. So, that's a little weird that I can go back up. So yeah, there's that flower with the grave that looks exactly like the flower the kid was seeking. I have no clue why I need to go all the way back while they took his kid. This feels so weird. Why do I need to do this all the way back? I really need to wait all the way back. There's nothing happening. You just let me walk all the way back. These graves don't have a description. And random graves in the forest without any house near it or something is a little bit weird. You don't see that in any forest. I can almost say even not in the days back then. There are not random graves in the forest here and there. Especially not ones with mommy daddy. Maybe from crusaders and such that needed to cross through and then died or something. Yeah, but not with mommy, daddy. Mommy and daddy will miss you. That's weird. These random graves. I can't really complain about the mapping. The mapping looks pretty nice, but yeah. But it's just not fitting the game right now. And that I can go back is really weird. Now I can run again. Now I need to walk. Can't go there. Yeah, the trees on the road are a bit weird too. So why not let me start right about here or something? If you want me to go all the way back, let him say I need to go back and then start here or something. Just don't let the player walk all the way back and there's nothing happening there. Those things will make the player want to quit your game, like, oh, it's such a kind of game that I need all the way to backtrack. Put in player convenience. That's the highest stand of the lower. It's raining inside now. Yeah, you may want to clear the rain here. Where the hell have you been all this time? So his father goes back home and his kid just got abducted and he just like, oh, screw the kid, I'm going home. And it's raining inside, you really need to fix that. Where's Tobias? Now feels like the roof is very much broken. What happened? Oh, this is a girl, by the way. I thought at first glance it was a guy, by the way. I don't know why, but maybe because of the short hair. And you got no picture for me to reference it as a girl, so I thought it was just two dudes at first in the last episode, not in this episode. I figured it had to be a woman now. A little boy's going Johanka, and now he's calling her Johanka. This is the first time her name pops up. What? Vampyrus. You're kidding, right? Yeah, I find it very weird that she's moving like that. I can understand she's in shock and she jumps back, but then she turns around, moves away, says something, and now she says he's our fucking son? Yeah. I'd rather see her say, oh no, my sweet boy, or something. Oh no, my boy. And then say, you need to say, why did you come back here? I would say that I would expect her from my wife. If I left my kids somewhere, that my wife would say, why did you not pursue them or something? Oh shit, I missed something. There was some banter talk upper left. I didn't read. Main composer, Darren Curtis. Huh? What's this? Why build a grave there? Oh, that was a bad transition. Sorry. Oh, I like the fading in of your title. I needed to click this away. You can just make it auto scroll away again. After a wait of 230 frames or something. Wake up now. You have work today, right? Oh, the happy song again with this scene. It feels so weird. Ah, yeah, work. You said something about leaving first thing in the morning, so I already prepared your food. Thanks, Yonka. So, sorry about yesterday. It, no, it. What will come now? Eat up and get ready. So all that happened yesterday? I'm so confused right now with the logic side of this. Like, my son, why the hell did he come back and build a grave without a body? He just built a grave. No body, nothing. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna continue my life already. One day, your son's kidnapped. Man, she would kick me out and say, go rescue my son. Not, okay, you came back after you got knocked out and it's all fine now. I've tried cleaning your armor. It didn't exactly work, but it's still better than before. Thanks. Yeah, you don't say happy words after yesterday you got knocked out and your kid. Nah, you don't say thanks. Johanka, where's my sword? You don't remember last night after all, do you? It should be at all, I guess. Not after all. You broke your sword, tried cutting down the tree aside. I should really stop drinking. Uh, that scene that he has been drinking all night, that should be in the game at least. After he ran up and tried to rescue his son. Like he can't find him and then he goes home, how you say it, sad, distraught or something is the word that I'm looking for. He's really sad that he couldn't find his son, but first let me continue upwards to find my son. Then I hit a dead spot and I'm like, I can't make it. Or something like that, you know, that the feeling is like he's just lost and he needs to go. He comes to the decision that he needs to go back and recuperate. And then he comes in the house. He talks to his wife. His wife gets mad at him. He says, "I tried to find him, but I don't know. I will go look for him the next morning." Bit weird that they built a grave already then. Like, okay, we accept he's dead without a body. That's a bit weird, but okay. Nah, that's not okay. You don't build a grave if your son just got kidnapped yesterday. And you're acting like he's dead already. What will you do now? So there's some weird spots in your story right now. I'll try to go into Gilligan. Maybe he has some cheap swords. Do you even have enough for a new sword? Well, we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I would be concerned about a sword right now too, yeah. Let's see who this grave then. Don't say it's the kid. Every day he said yesterday. He clearly said yesterday in the house. May you find peace, my son. Oh, he's already acting he's dead. I didn't see a body, didn't see anything. Sorry, but yeah, not buying this. What's this? Something on the ground. It's been over 5 years since that boy died. All of us been living in fear ever since, if I'm honest. I do feel sorry for that dad. For that dad? For his dad. Tried so hard the first 2 years, but now I'm not sure he's been sober. I'm not sure he's been sober a single day. Losing a child will do that, no doubt. Huh? I think I missed something. Is this a letter for someone else that just writes this down and like throws it on the ground somewhere? So this is pretty personal, so someone else is writing about him or something? I get the feeling I'm in a gap of 2 years and I missed that banter like 2 years later. Don't say pick up and not let me pick it up. Ahem. God be with you, Gil. Music change. Yeah, you're constantly screwing over the mood of your game with happy music and then these dark maps and then the shiny outside. Yeah, you really need to make it a dark game if you're going to call it 2 Vampyrus. This should be feeling dark all the way, not a little bit, not a light-hearted thing somewhere. No, all the way dark. Do that. With you too, lad. Stick to the theme of your game. That's what I want to say. What brings you here? So I broke my sword. Yeah, I know. The whole village probably knows for that matter. You look like a total blabbering idiot, you know that? So do you... So he lost his son and he's gonna say, oh, you look like an idiot when you do that. I think most people will understand if you do that. So when you lost your son, so do you have something cheap? Cheap? You know I only sell the best quality goods around here. Well, yeah, all this and that's not my thing. Well, yeah, sold me this sword and now it's broken. Well, lad, sorry to break this to... Lad? This the dad of the guy with the son. This should be a grandpa then. This Smithy. Saying a lad to a grown. Swords aren't... And why is this changing the bigness of the letters? Swords aren't used for cutting wood. And I'm singing swords. Do you have anything or not? Cheapest one starts at 800. The really high quality ones end up at around 7,500, depending on the year they were made. Yeah, then if you really want to say like that sword on the left is much pricier, much cheaper than the sword he's standing by now, you need to have different sprites for the sword. How about this one? I see it's 400. The man that was just here ordered that sword? Sorry. Come on, we're friends. You must have something, right? I can't keep making discounts for you. I run out of money that way. Sorry, but this time either pay full price or find someone else. Alright, sorry for bothering you. Commander, I don't like it when my soldiers are late. You know that, correct? I'm sorry, Commander Luthor. The church has issued a new statement today. Apparently 2 vampires have been spotted in this area. We believe an attack on the village, or this village, might be imminent. Where? 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 Probably this village if they're around this area, right? Come on. Where? Problem is, no one is telling me. Of course they don't know. They're like 2 dudes walking around. Oh, we're gonna attack that village. So you tell to your commander or the chief of this town and tell him we're gonna attack this village. Of course they're not gonna. We can't find an enemy blindfolded. No, but an enemy is not gonna tell you when he's gonna attack and where he's gonna attack. There still needs to be some clues. I don't think a plural clues, not clue, or something. Right? Well, the original plan was for you to come with us. Scout the forest and such. Yeah, I know. Did something change? It did. You'll stay here in the village. What? Why? You're the only one that knows the people here. They probably trust you too. I need you to figure out as much information as you can about the vampires. I imagine you can do it, right? It's not just you who lives whose life is on stake. Of course, sir. It's ma'am, because it's a woman. Of course, ma'am. And she just disappeared in mid-air right here. So yeah, let's you're probably gonna need to go there. Hello, would you happen to know anything about some vampires that have been spotted by the church recently? No, I haven't. Maybe you know someone who has? Maybe try asking Ranma at the warehouse. Hello, would you happen... I'm not certainly haven't. Can't help you with that. Hello, would you happen... No, sorry. Maybe you know someone who has? It's an emergency. Sorry, I'm just visiting this place. So probably at the warehouse, so probably it's this one? Or is this the item shop? Oh, I can run inside here, and I can run into the dark here. While it's pretty bright outside. Like this, oh snap. Oh, I thought I was lost in the dark. Hello, Ranma. Do you know anything about the vampires that have been spotted around here? Wasn't your friend asking that a few minutes ago? What do you mean? What friend? That man with long black hair. He kept asking me if I've heard something about the vampires. And what did you say to him? I've told him what was told to me. A mysterious camp was set up very recently in the woods. My sources believe it might be the work of those two vampires. A mysterious camp? When I said that, the man sprinted right out to there. Yeah, you really need to work on your English there. Alright, thanks Ranma. So, this is so pretty convenient. Everything is so convenient. A guy in a warehouse called Ramna knows about this because he got told. So someone passed by a camp of vampires and told him, or the vampires themselves told him. Both seem weird. This seems all way too convenient for my taste. Sorry, I just want to fight right now. Although I'm beginning to question if there's really gonna be a fight with the mechanics and probably here. Mechanics and but I think I'm gonna fight the vampire. Oh really? Right off the bat, they're just like so close to the village. Really close to the village. This is all too convenient. The hell? He's dead. He's dead. What happened here? Take his sword. Ranma said something about black hair. Oh, you want me to press it again? This is a flashback. Make it black and white, and not this vibrant color. That man. I have to go talk with Gilligan. Hello again, Gilligan. Yes. What is it? I like to ask a few things. You know what's weird with the shadows you use? Like on the sprites, this shadow here of the Gilligan guy is over the bows, and the bows are clearly on a table. So how can his shadow reach over the thing? For me, it feels like the perspective is off because of that, because of the shadow being cast over things. It should be under things. What's this about? As you might know, vampires have been spotted in this area. Yeah? Have you caught them? That's what I'm here for. Do you remember a black-haired man with long hair leaving your shop just as I entered it? I have reason to believe that man might be the vampire. What? The clues lead me to believe the vampire has long black hair. It can't be that man? What is it, Gideon? You know something, don't you? That man bought tons of flammable oil. Evacuate everyone from the city. I think he... Oh, way before this is gonna happen. So, a stranger comes into a shop, buys tons of oils, then I as the guard come in. He tells me about the sword and not that the guy that just passed me ordered tons of oil. Probably city's gonna burn down now. Smoke! Yep. We're too late. Yeah, duh. You! Haven't I killed 2 of you already? Ah. Yeah, you don't have a sword, you knucklehead. You don't charge someone with bare hands. You really thought this broken thing would do anything? Oh, he's walking around with his broken sword. Foolish. Yes, let me feel your pain, your suffering. It's all mine to take, is it not? Of course it is. These pathetic farmers live long enough, don't you think? Of course, sir. Why is the forest on fire? Like, there's clearly fire in the forest too, so the whole forest is gonna burn down. Their ash shall prove useful to the flora. That's not quite how it works with when you burn down forest. Right. Yeah, right. He's saying it right. Yeah, you're stupid. Block the entrance. Let none escape. As you wish, sir. Oh, okay. I told what's going on. Why? Well, some waits are way too long, and some waits are too fast. None shall leave alive. The ritual must be complete. Yeah? Oh no, don't tell me now I'm this dude. Ah, you let me control everything. Just play out the scene. What is it, sir? Yeah, what is it? I want to go away now. Don't make me change from good to bad or bad to good guy. Just play out the scene. Clean word, disgusting. That voice. Yeah, like what just now happened? Let me do it to this guy. No, it doesn't let me do it to him again. Pretty convenient. He's not gonna die again. No. It's you, so they all know him, but they didn't tell US guard of the father as guard, this Tobias guy didn't got told, like, yeah, they all know him, but yeah. And there are no more doors in all the houses. That's pretty weird that all the doors have been used to set up the fire. There's a little things that make you feel off when you're playing this now. Oh, you, of course it's you. You, of course it's you. I'm saying to the one lying down dead, you, of course it's you. I think the other one needs to say it, but they all know him. Close your eyes, your suffering has come to an end. It really is you. Yeah, this feels so weird. And again, you don't let me run. Protect your own village, huh? Damn kid. Damn kid? Sorry, but does this guy with the mustache sick thing on his chin look like a kid? I don't know. The guy laying down that I just killed wasn't a kid for sure. Just do it quick. Just let it, like, this whole scene, I don't like it. Just let him walk right up into the middle here and just whoosh everything, like whang, wank bang. Oh, slow walk, slow walk, slow walk. What is it, sir? All life has been extinguished. Let's proceed to the summoning. There's one behind you still. How about him, sir? Of course I'm gonna leave him alive. It's convenient. Day 1. You're gonna scroll it all the way up there? Yep, you are. Why not just center screen it, day 1, fade it in, fade it out, and then continue. Oh, you want me to press? Oh no, you don't want me to press. That took a bit long before continue. So, you're awake. Good. How are you feeling? Oh, Alva? What happened? My right eye. I don't see anything from it. What's going on? What's happening here? Another vampyri attack. Why am I here? Kid, it ain't nothing good. Lots of good folk died today. Where? I think the scar on your face should tell you. Here, I have some spare clothes. Yeah, I have some spare clothes. Now he looks badass. Where is she? You arrive? I think you know that yourself. Has the church got attackers yet? Attacker, not attackers. There was only one, Cerberus. No, there were two. There wasn't one. Dude. There were clearly two evil guys standing there. One doing the work, yeah, the boss. That's also weird, the boss doing the work, but okay, the boss is doing the work, and some goon next to him, so attackers. So they first take my only son and now my wife? Are there any more survivors left? I mean, how many food does one Vampyrus need? Normally there should be. That's his answer. How much food do they need? Normally there should be. Point. I guess normally they should be satisfied. I guess. Problem is, Cerberus is no normal Vampyrus. How would you know that? It's a shame. I thought this was going to be vampires versus mechanics, but I feel now it's just me against the vampires. I ask you a question. I don't really know how I got the idea. Someone said mechs in my head, and I thought mechanics. But I don't know what they mean with mechs now. How long have I known you? Huh? What's that have to do with anything? You wanna kill him, kid? Do you wanna kill Cerberus? That's really putting me off, that comma in the air. Yes, whatever the cost. What are you saying? Are you willing to sacrifice your humanity to get revenge? Yes. You have 5 days, otherwise you're dead. What? Come, sit. Sorry to say this, but you were basically dead when you were brought here. Music change. There's no fade in, fade out, just flat music change. The only way, and it's raining inside again. And there's or there's rubble on the floor again, and I'm gonna get out of here, I think, and be in a really nice village again. There's even blood on the window, on the left window I see now. I think maybe it is blood. Yeah, okay, the only way it saved your life was to make one of our own. Brought me. Who? That's something you need to learn for yourself. So now I'm one. Okay, I'm gonna turn dramatically around and walk away and then say something. Now I'm one of the beasts I was killing my whole life, huh? Any issues? If so, just say it and I'll kill you right here, right now. What? Where should I begin? Oh man. Okay, now it's becoming a bit of uh, a roller coaster with what's going on here. I recommend the council. They hate Cerberus. They might just tell you where he is. I'm just gonna speed through this. You have a council. It's we now. Anyways, where do I find it? Some mysteries are better left to be discovered for yourself, but I don't have a single lead. How the hell am I supposed to find it? Off you go, no time to waste. At least give me a hint, old man. I don't have time to waste looking for this. Don't seem to be doing much, to be honest. Walk along the main road from here till you reach the nearest village. Everything else is for you to figure out. Right. Goodbye. Yep, I'm still in the very shiny forest. It's only raining this time, but yeah. So you got a right way and left way. I can't walk to the right, and clearly this map is really small in the edges left and right, because this looks weird with the bars. And now it's widescreen again. Here's another grave in the middle of nowhere. Yep. Yeah. Vampire this, vampire that. All that I hear every single day is vampires. Have we really forgotten how much good and happiness the world has? Every tree, every flower, such natural beauty, and yet all we talk about are vampires and some fake god. Yep. Just some random letter. Oh, this time I can go back. With random lore. Like, why do you let me walk like this? What is the purpose of me doing this? I really don't get it. Oh, this looks familiar to me. Why does this look familiar to me? Have I played this game already some while ago? I'm beginning to question if I played this. That was very familiar. And why the hell was... I just came from this side. So like somewhere around there there's a big wall, and if I go here there's a big forest. Yeah, it's just weird mapping. Like this would be a good spot for when my son was kidnapped. I'm walking here like, damn, a dead end. I think I need to go back to my house and then let him go back. And make a good story of it, not just precisely like I just said, pump that concept up and then it's okay. And now I gotta walk all this way back again. Yeah, I'm gonna check out this village, and if I still got this feeling, then I'm out of this game. Cause this is not interesting for me as the player. I'm sorry. It's just all convenient. It's nothing really interesting. The interesting is the story concept to me. I have to say that. But I thought it was vampires against mechanics, but still, okay. I think that will be a bit more interesting. Vampires against mechanics. Like, how are they gonna suck blood, and mechanics are there to protect the humans or some sort, and because they get eaten by the vampires. That will be a cool concept, I think. Like, mechanics were built by humans to kill vampirics because they can't kill them themselves. So there are mechanics everywhere. Random grace. What is this? Should this look like a ruined village? This looks more like an incomplete village. Pick it up. Artorius, I truly did not want to let you know the truth like this, but your parents, they never did escape the fire. I just knew you have to stay focused on the ward cell, so I lied. Hell, I don't even know if this will reach you, but I'm sorry, Descartes. You know, I have no clue what these letters are referring to, so they're like blind shots of text thrown at me, the player, without me having any reference to what it's going on about. Okay, the vampires, but this, I don't know where I need to put this information in this story. I don't understand. Let me read again if I'm missing something. Artorius, I truly didn't want to let you know the truth like this, but your parents, they never did escape the fire. I just knew you have to stay focused on the war itself, so I lied. Hell, I don't even know if... Yeah, I really don't know what this is about. Isn't this the village? The sign has decayed so much I can't make out what it says. I guess just a ruined village that I need to pass. Oh, left and right are smaller again on this map. On this map too. I get a stone stone street now to walk on. Oh, there's a guy here. Please don't bother me, the road ain't gonna fix themselves. Seriously, dude. You're here fixing a road. Yeah, never mind this, never mind. Just never mind, let me continue. There's like a dude. There's the dude here fixing. Okay, hello, move along, welcome. Okay, they're just gonna let a vampire walk into the city. And when the small village was attacked, they're like, oh, there's some vampires near. How do they recognize vampires then? They should be recognizing him as a vampire right now. Boo! Oh, there's the happy tune again, breaking the whole scenery. Sir, I'm so sorry, I thought you were someone else. God be with you, girl. Where am I anyway? You're in New Roston, sir. New Roston, huh? Thank you. But you should be really careful here. I've heard a scary vampire somewhere in the city. Yeah, I am the vampire. But the big man at the church said they'll catch it. Scary vampire? Yes, they're so scary. All they do is kill, rape. Rape? Rape? I don't think vampires rape humans. Kill and eat humans. What they do in this game? What the hell? I shouldn't exist. They shouldn't exist. They are very bad things. Right. Thanks for the help. Oh, I'm getting pushed into the save screen again. I would like to see if his face set changed. Oh, that was really convenient that the girl just spouted so many information at me. So his face set just did change. Like, if there's some future, like in the eyes, you can see that it's a vampire because they got red eyes then his eyes shouldn't be red at the start. Like, how are people gonna distinguish normal red-eyed people with vampire red-eyed people? What's the distinguishment of vampires then? What's this? Story lore just lying in the middle of town? This town of ours has come very far over the last years. We won against the plague, the banditry. Don't do it like this. Is this a church? What? What was that? Was that a loading screen? I think so. What's this? Is this a church or what is this? I don't have a reason to talk with him. Ah, they turn towards each other and... Oh man, this is all so convenient. Oh, damn. I know this scene too, this map. I know I played a game like this. I think your first game, did you copy paste your own maps like from your last game? And try to revamp your last game into a new game? And now again, by the way, is the scenic good? I like this sound. Like put these sounds in the game, not that happy tune. Instead, they'll be selling some new beer today. The beer is always too tasty here. I'm looking for something. Look for what? Adrian, what's going on with you? Did you break up with your wife or something? You could say that. Well, I'd say that's what? I was happier then why did you break up? John, it's Adrian. she just called him John and it's Adrian. What the F? It happened last night. Sis, so he's his sister too. And his sister is gonna get that bear if the last thing she do. Your brother just said his wife got killed, his kid got killed, and his sister is going for that bear. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm so done that this is the last thing I want to read. So yeah, I'm sorry, but it just goes downhill, like a roller coaster downhill, not upwards, downhill, just straight up. You start downhill, you go downhill. The concept is nice, I feel the concept, and then bam, 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 one after another, I go down, 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 down. I don't think I've given you lots of information about where it made me feel like this is not a good way to approach your concept. Personally, I think you just need someone to help you streamline your thoughts, like I'm doing now. You're asking me feedback. That's a good way to streamline your thought. What's missing in this game? How are you gonna get this so that the players are gonna play it and continue playing it? I think I gave you enough pointers for that. So scenery is the top priority here. The way you figure of speech, how they say y'all, and the wife saying fuck, and things like that. Cut it. Make personalities and stick with the personality. And don't throw in slang words or weird. You can throw in slang words, but it needs to be the personality of the person, not just random people slanging words. And it feels like there's not one single person I'm attached to, because I'm being slinged down from the enemy to this guy, to Tobias. Yeah, and then conversations like with this girl here on the right. They break so much of your game. It's just such a shame. So yeah, I hope you really can pick out the things you need to do, but it's really a lot you need to work on. I have to be honest. There's really a lot to get players to play this, I think, and like it, and not comment about all the things I just mentioned. I know I rant about it continuously, but that also means I continuously face those things. So I'm continuously facing these weird things that break scenery, bad writing. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mad or discourage you, but damn, dude, there's a lot to be done here to get this work properly. So I hope I gave you enough information. I really hope you can pick out the things you can work on. Personally, I think you need to outsource this to developers, and that you're more a concept guy than a developer per song. I see you want to, then you need to, if you really want it, then you need to continue making, accepting harsh feedback, because you're gonna get it well, if you do it this way, and then build on from there. Then you can work on to be a great developer and a great concept idea thinker. And personally, I even like more the setting I just gave with the vampire against mechanics, and the mechanics are protecting the humans. They got built by the humans and they're protecting it. But yeah, this is your story, your concept, so do what with it what you will. Yeah, that's it for me. I hope you don't get discouraged by me, but these are just my personal thoughts, and I hope they help you out. So peace out and cheers everyone. Thanks for watching this episode. I'm gonna stop with this game and pick up another one.